out today and travel along what's the bay called? The Golfito Bay?
I guess, I'm not sure.
And we're heading towards Pavones, because we also realized that this is the third area in Costa Rica that you can kiteboard. So we're going to go check out the kiteboarding for Brent. We've done enough hiking and wildlife. Now we're back to kiteboarding for a little while. This is Brent starting his day. And that's the TRX. Gonna be hooked up for some kind of workout. So we came in yesterday and we got this really pretty casita. And the owner, Jamie, has done, and her husband and her family have done an amazing job on this property. And Jamie has 4 properties. There's a casita, basically. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's just like a little home. They're individual units. And this is what I mean about her property. Honestly, the gardens are stunning. I'm not sure if you can see that because of the amount of sun. And I'm filming in the morning. Just finished my little sweaty workout. Look at this. And Hildebrand, I hope you're watching this. Look at. Okay. And here is our casita. Okay, there's Fire doing his workout. And most of the casitas we've had usually come with some kind of hammock and an outdoor space, which is quite nice. We sat out here last night and listened to the howler monkeys. Oh, they are loud in this area, but I love them. Outdoor shower, seriously. If Brent and I ever get back and either buy another piece of property or build, Scott Simmons, if you're listening to this, when you build my house, I want an outdoor shower. Okay, so like I said, just a little 1-room unit. It's beautiful. The casitas that we've had in Costa Rica usually come with these 2 beds. We usually use that bed to put all of our suitcases. You can see sometimes we're cleaner than this, but sometimes not. Air conditioning, a must. Usually you just have a small little bathroom in there. Again, she's done a really nice job with the, I love the stone in the back. And then usually I like to get a little kitchenette. I don't like to eat out so much. Food can be cheap at the sodas. Sodas are huge in Costa Rica. They're like little cafeterias, really typical food, and they're cheap. Okay, so we are in the car again. As you know, we're staying in Pavones for a couple nights. We came down for kiteboarding. Unfortunately, there's no wind, so Brent can't kiteboard. So, but it's a really cool area. I'm gonna maybe put a couple links in the description below, just in terms of history. It's got a really cool history. Again, very remote place. So, if you're coming, I suggest bringing cash. They did not get electricity until 1975, so in 2020, you can imagine still where they are. Apparently the grocery stores do take Visa, although ours don't work. The other thing is too, make sure your fuel is topped up. So we didn't really know what was going on with our fuel gauge, but we thought we had enough fuel, and our fuel gauge just keeps going in, or keeps going down and up. So right now we have 64 kilometers, apparently, of gas. We can go for 64 kilometers. We got up this morning and decided to go get gas because we're really not too sure what the gauge is. But the nearest gas station is an hour away. But how many clicks? 30 clicks. So that tells you the conditions of the road. So we're almost there, so we feel better. We feel much better. Do you feel better? Nope. You'll feel better when we actually get gas. Okay, and in this area too, we have rows and rows and rows of these palm trees. So thousands and thousands of these trees have been planted, and they are actual palm oil trees. So it was really interesting because when we went to the park and we had the guide, he was telling us all about that. So for those of us who are and I talked. Like, what do you do at this stage? Because if you got rid of the industry, right, I think it would decimate a lot of the jobs around here. So, again, these are all things that, you know, people have to think about, and I'm glad that we're experiencing this because we can actually see it in action and learn about it. And that's why we travel. Brent is a very happy man right now. And let me see, our gauge went from 60, now showing 80, obviously broken. Okay, so earlier, I think in the video, I talked about eating in Costa Rica. So one of the options is eating at sodas, which are very typical Costa Rican food. And we just found one in Laurel. Okay. I would love to have that kitchen. And look how pretty this one is. Everyone's got their own tablecloths. Okay, the kiteboarding hunt continues. We're back in the area where we think there should be kiteboarding. I'm so tired. And we came across this little spot. Nobody's here. Definitely somebody has been here. And there are lines and kiteboard boards around, but nobody to talk to us.
And no obvious path to the beach.
Yeah,
Just
we stopped.
snake-ridden fields.
Yeah, and one of the most dangerous snakes is in this area. I can't remember the name of it. The Florida, not Lee, Florida Vance? Gotta Google that one too. We should probably be aware of the snake that's probably gonna kill us someday. We should have its name. But anyway, maybe we will be safe. Oh, maybe you're too tired to kiteboard anyway.
Oh, it's too late. 4 o'clock.
All right, let's go to the beach.